No.
Good thing I don't have to. No, I'm gonna say it. Good thing I don't have to be on camera today.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
My hair looks up. I will not film like this. So just go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hey, family! Welcome back to our channel, guys.
We all know about the bright side of fame. After all, it's fed to us in a continuous 24-hour news cycle on every type of screen imaginable. But for every news story that shines a light on all the positive aspects of celebrity, there are two that have fallen through the cracks because they cast the industry in a less than favorable light. These stories deal with the dark side of fame, and that's exactly what this series is all about. For today's episode, we're focusing on one of the most infamous families on all of YouTube, the Ace family. Comprised of former college basketball star Austin McBroom, his actress/model of a wife, Paiz, and their 3 children, Elle, Alea, and Steele. On the bright side of fame, with over 19 million subscribers and 4 billion views on YouTube alone, the Ace family has found the winning formula of creating largely good-natured pranks and family-style vlogging content that has turned them into one of the hottest commodities in all of social media.
Catherine Johnson Paiz, will you marry me?
But on the dark side of fame is a different story altogether, and off camera, the Ace family and Austin McBroom's reputation in particular is far from stellar. In fact, according to some people, it's downright criminal. In addition to widely publicized rumors that Austin is a serial philanderer, he's also faced accusations of child abuse and sexual assault.
My friend told me that she repeatedly said no multiple times, over and over and over, to the point where she started crying, begging them to stop.
How's this guy still out here? More recently, there have even been whispers that the Ace family has been served with a series of lawsuits after a number of business ventures have resulted in people not getting paid. The end result? The Ace family might soon be having to look for a new home if their $15 million mansion is foreclosed on. So I hope you guys will join me as we plunge into the dark side of fame of the Ace family. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Marlon Palmer. Recent drops in this series have included looks at Love Island and 90 Day Fiancé. Please go check those out. Some crazy behind the scenes stories there. Since the show works off requests, don't forget to leave us some ideas with who you want to see next. I'll catch you guys after the intro. As you're all about to find out, the Ace family is absolutely no stranger to controversy. Fans of their content first began to wonder if something was a little off about Austin in particular after he uploaded a clip to social media that showed him shopping in a sexually suggestive store with a young girl believed to be a family relative. During the clip, he purchases an adult-themed lollipop for the child and records her enjoying it, leading to many people accusing him of sexualizing the young child. I mean, yeah.
Show Catherine what you have in your hand. Show Catherine. Show her. She said it's a lollipop.
The following year, Austin was again called out for a clip of him spanking his 4-year-old daughter's behind to show off his recent muscle gains and was deemed by many as completely inappropriate. That probably has something to do with Austin declaring, "Oh God," while he did it, which admittedly enough is a weird thing to say while spanking your child.
God, I can't.
But as troubling as both those events were, by far the biggest accusation ever lobbed Austin's way was the time he was accused of sexual and by YouTuber Cole Kerrigan. In his original video, Cole claims that one of his close friends was taken advantage of by Austin and forced into signing an NDA. Can an NDA even stop criminal? Like what?
From my personal experience with Team 10 and NDAs and contracts and getting sued, when it comes to a crime like NDAs don't matter.
In addition to text messages from his friend, Cole uploaded images that were supposedly taken from the scene and included pictures of bloody sheets. Cole also said that Austin's security guard and father were present during this attack and that Austin's father joined in. Cole concluded by adding that a second friend of his was also taken advantage of on that same night. As the story developed, Cole continued to update his audience by showing further direct messages from a handful of women around the country who claimed to have also been taken advantage of at different times by Austin.
Once I saw people coming forward after my tweet and DMing me about their personal experience with Austin, I knew that this probably has happened more than once, and if no one comes forward about it, it will happen again.
Cole would even go on to claim that Keemstar was paid $500,000 by the Ace family to keep quiet about what happened, something that Keemstar himself has vehemently denied. I mean, if I got $500K, would you just admit to it? Yeah, they paid me $500K and I'm keeping it, like what? And it needs to be said that it's not only Keemstar calling out Cole as a liar, other social media users came forward as well, including one of the 2 women Cole originally said was attacked that night, to suggest that Cole's motivation for breaking this story was purely monetary and not for the advocacy. So they're saying he did it for money, but it's not true. Austin also jumped onto Twitter to suggest that he was being extorted with defamation and slander, and that he would be taking the appropriate legal steps to remedy the situation by getting his lawyers involved. Despite seemingly successfully battling back against these horrific claims, Austin has faced a whole ton of infidelity accusations over the years, and you know what they say, where there's smoke, there's often fire. In July of 2019, Austin's wife Catherine received a social media DM from a random fan that alerted her to the possibility that not only was Austin being unfaithful while she was home with their newborn child, but he was forcing women to sign NDAs when he was through with them as well. After this story broke, Catherine stood by her man and tweeted, "OMG LMAO, post your proof, the people want to see. How about you post what you got, and if somebody tries to sue you, I'll pay for it. Deal?" I swear people believe everything they read. To be fair, there's not exactly a whole lot of proof to go along with that accusation, but a few years later, there'd be a bit more tangible evidence. In January of 2021, a woman shared a video of Austin on TikTok flirting with her friend at a club, and according to the poster, asking her to come back to his hotel room. Later in June 2021, Jake Paul took to TikTok to lend further credence to this rumor by suggesting that Austin was messaging a whole bunch of his social media followers looking to get into their pants.
I'm in trouble, Austin? Does your wife know that you cheat on her every weekend? Does she know that you message every single girl on Instagram trying to get in their pants?
And then there was Tana Mojo, that is, who posted a video to TikTok claiming that she once lied to protect their family after a lipstick was discovered in Austin's car, and Catherine became convinced that Austin was in fact cheating on her.
And I'm sitting in the car with Jake and we get a call and it's Austin bawling his eyes out and Catherine absolutely screaming, holding this lipstick inside of their car. And she's like, "It's the lipstick, Tana." My dumb ass thinks that the right thing to do at the time is save the kids. So I lie to Catherine. I'm like, "This is my lipstick." "It wasn't my lipstick, Catherine. I'm really sorry."
And Tana Mojo isn't like the greatest source of information, so who knows what to believe here. Tana might have taken one for the team in that moment for the good of the kids, but she later decided to go scorch the earth and let all the cats out of the bag, claiming that not only was Austin cheating, but he had set up an entire business enterprise to make it even easier on himself by hiring an entire fleet of nannies. Listen, creating a company, a name, a logo, a phone number, all these things just to cheat is crazy. I mean, it's kind of talented too. Austin's response? He simply called her a clout chaser. Finally, according to multiple reports, the Aces family's extravagant mansion in the Woodland Hills is set to enter pre-foreclosure after the couple stopped making mortgage payments in early 2021. In May of 2019, the couple paid over $10 million for this home, which at the time included 2 half-finished mansions. The Ace family then spent another small fortune to complete construction on both homes and combined them into one super-sized mega mansion. So why is the Ace family no longer able to pay their bills? Well, apparently it has to do with some poorly run business ventures. Austin came under fire in June of 2021 when Tana Mojo, you remember her, revealed that he was actually the owner of Social Gloves, the entertainment company that produced Battle of the Platforms, where Austin faced off against TikTok star Bryce Hall, along with a series of other high-profile matches. Needless to say, Austin was once again livid and insinuated that Tana would be hearing from his lawyers before all was said and done. As Dextero eventually unearthed, the United States Patent and Trademark Office directory shows that Social Gloves trademark is owned by an internet retail company called Ace Hat Collection, which Austin is the CEO of. To turn this into a whole Russian nesting doll situation, Social Gloves is operated by another company called Simply Greatness Productions, which is also owned by Austin. After the Battle of the Platforms was finished, Simply Great Productions reportedly got in touch with the performers and informed them that it did not have the sufficient funds to make good on its contractual commitments. Soon after this story broke, Austin would go on to deny these claims, both the fact that the fighters haven't been paid and that his house is up for foreclosure, saying ain't nobody getting evicted, ain't nobody moving. But of course, thanks to the endless series of scandals and half-truths that Austin has been caught to this point, it makes it extremely hard to believe him, especially when more reputable establishments like Newsweek are reporting all this problem in detail. Will the Ace family wind up evicted? Will Austin admit to having a daughter in secret? It's too early to tell now, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at the Ace family's dive into the dark side of fame. Be sure to follow us on Instagram @BeforeThey're Famous to vote on what's next, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!